I'm gonna do something a little different for today's video. I was gonna talk about the new pay-to-play skins and maybe do some reviews of them. Um, so the first thing that struck me on these is, well, so 300 credits or dash dollars or whatever they're calling them, basically that translates to $5 of $5 in real world money. So that means that each one of the robot skins is $15. Paying real money for like a virtual item has always been kind of a hard sell for me, especially for something that doesn't have any effect on gameplay and is cosmetic in nature only. That being said, I bucked up and gave Triangle Factory some money because I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of the game many times over. But still, you're talking about a game that's $20 for the entire game, and they're hitting you up for $15 for a single skin. Seems kind of pricey. The thing about virtual items is your cost of making them. It's all, you pay all of it up front. You've got to pay the art director to come up with a concept sketch, the programmer to code it in, and do all the modeling and everything. So whether you sell one of these things or you sell 10,000 of them, basically your cost is the same. It seems to me that they would make more money if they made these things cheaper. I don't know what it would look like on a graph as generally as price falls, demand increases. But if you're selling the robot skins for $5 a piece and you're selling 10 times as many, you wind up making a lot more money. Now, if you drop the price down to $5 and you only sell twice as many, then you're losing money. I don't know exactly how that works out, but it seems like people, for a purely frivolous purchase like that, they're going to be a lot more willing to part with a little bit of money at a time rather than, larger chunks of it. But, they've got people smarter than me working on this, so what do I know? I'm not in love with either one of these robot skins. They're not great. This one kind of looks like, well, the helmet, it's kind of a retro helmet. It looks like an old CRT tube TV. I've always kind of liked the blank expressionless faces. This one might be kind of fun to put some kind of emojis in there, if you could, but it's kind of retro. I feel like if they were going to go retro, they should have gone more retro. The body, I don't know. It looks like a softball catcher to me. Or a soccer mom with some serious cankles and who might be storing some fat in her thighs for winter. There's some decent details on it. It's just not a real aggressive, looking bot. I don't know what this is, like the power meter. Is that like the health meter? I don't know what that is. It's very boxy. They kind of got a weird combination of like almost like 70s and 80s aesthetic going on here. It's not terrible. There's just not a lot that I love about it. The articulated toes are kind of cool. And I guess that helmet kind of grows on me if you think of it as a retro thing a little bit. But I don't know. I'm going to give that like a 6 out of 10 maybe. The Striker I like better. I don't love it, but I like this one. The helmet's cool. The helmet's definitely cool. It's very aggressive. I like kind of the chin strap on there. I don't know about those little dreadlock looking things, but I bet your Wi-Fi signal is awesome in that thing. I like the incorporation of the triangle into the helmet. That's the helmet's a total win. The body, I don't know. It seems like they could have made the upper body a little bit beefier. It's kind of high waisted. Although I do appreciate the aggressive cod piece here. That's really the cornerstone of any good outfit. So starting strong there. So that's a win. I like the roll cage. Looks like somebody's been skipping calf day at the gym though. He's got those Oscar Pistorius "Hi, I killed my girlfriend and got away with it" blades on. This thing actually looks better moving than it does just standing here. Okay, why are the arms wrapped in leather? Why? It doesn't really seem to go with anything else. Why? I think I would have liked it better if it was just articulated like the legs. The legs are cool. There's some cool detail in there. I like the little the little coilover shocks there. It's like something you'd see on a motorcycle. Bigger health bar here. I definitely like these little turbo exhaust things or whatever the hell those are. Looks cool. I like this one. It's good, not great. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, I think. And just in case you don't know, you can mix and match the helmets with the body. So, that junior high game that you used to play of, oh, what about her body with her head on it? Well, finally your dreams come true. Lucky you. The weapon skins, the high vis, well, other than being a tactically bad idea, because you don't want your enemy to see exactly where you are. That's a nice safety feature, I suppose. This is like the very definition of average to me. There's nothing terrible about it. You know, there's some of that digital camo. You see that a lot. I like the green on the trigger gun night sights. I like the little wear detail on the ring. You can really see that this stock can be pulled out and adjusted on this particular model. I never noticed that on the stock SMG. It's okay. I'm gonna give it I give it a 5 out of 10. Now this one, the oiled, this is a cool concept that I feel like just wasn't executed that well. You know, I like the idea that you've got kind of this weather-beaten, well-used rocket launcher that some veterans been using since the alpha days. You know, I don't know if this is just like some leaking propellant that's corroded eventually corroded the launcher itself. I like the worn down warning sticker on the side. It's not really legible anymore. Seems like a really cool real world detail. I like the wear and tear. The only thing that I don't like is the oil stains. They don't look like they have depth. They don't look like they're stains to me. They just look like they're painted on. And I've seen them do stuff where it has real depth to it, and I wish they would have executed that a little bit better. I want to rate it higher, but I'm gonna say that's a 6.5. I don't love the color combo either. Although that tape on there is kind of a nice kind of a nice touch. Looks like something like Boba Fett would have in his arsenal or something. I call it a 7. Now this is out of this batch, this is the one that I really like, the Navigator. It's kind of done up like a real old school map. You got the old school compass there. I like what looks like the inlaid mother pearl there. Love the handle. That design on the handle is very cool. And then the rest of the print, it's like, you know, it's like an old map with a latitude and longitude on there. I think that they missed a bit. A lot of those old maps they would say somewhere, here there be monsters. That would have been kind of cool if they had fit that on there somewhere. That'd be a 10 with that. I love the gold. Blues, great. This is great looking. I like this. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. I dig that. Okay, so anything that looks like this is going to be an uphill battle. I don't usually like stuff that's just kind of sloppy and chaotic. I don't really like graffiti art. There's another skin on one of the pistols that I'll talk about a little bit later that's kind of the same concept, but it's executed a lot better, and I like the colors a lot better. You know, the runoff and the overspray, pew no pew. That's kind of funny. Looks like Venom, or it looks like something they draw on one of those old World War II Spitfires. Yeah, I don't know. This one, it's a decent concept. Again, just not executed that well. And I really don't like the color combination. I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. This is the banana. Okay, why do they call it the banana? I wonder. This is lazy. I hate this. This is the worst skin I've seen yet. You know, bright yellow with some orange on there for some reason. Little shadow bananas, little banana silhouettes. I'm bored. I don't have anything to say about this. I'm going to give that a 2 out of 10. So this guy, this one, this is the very definition of like average. I kind of like the design on the barrel, but there's nothing really special about it. You know, the pinstriping, you know, it's kind of cool. Those little notches in there. But there's just nothing really grabs me on this thing. You know, it's like, you know, you got your favorite band, they're getting ready to put an album out. They got 7 good songs on it, and they got to get the album out, so they write three more of them just to round it out. This would be one of those songs. It's just very, very average. I'm going to call that a 5 out of 10. The weapon skins, Outlined is a good name for this, because this doesn't look like it's done to me. It looks like a sketch. It looks like there should be another layer of detail, like they didn't quite finish rendering it. The neon green highlights are kind of cool. That little danger sticker there is kind of a nice touch, but other than that, it's just very basic. It looks like a rough draft to me. I don't like it. I'm going to give that a 3 out of 10. The glitch, not a big fan of this either. I mean, we've seen a lot of different kinds of forms of like this digital camo thing that they've got going here. I don't particularly like the colors. The only good thing that I can say about this is I like the real world detail, the wear and tear on it. Like, it's seen a lot of use. The wear on the edges kind of seem like that's where it would wear if this were an actual gun. So it gets a couple of points back for that, but I'm giving that a 4 out of 10. Now this one, man, if I used shotguns more, this would be a must-have. This is good looking, man. I like the design. I love the iridescence. I love the color combination. That silver is just beautiful. It's ribbed for her pleasure. That's always gets extra points in my book. Yeah, just cool little details there. Got a little serial number on there, so the ATF doesn't get mad at you. I like this. I'm gonna give that. I'll give that a 9 out of 10. I dig that. The Galaxy. I know this has been a big hit. I've heard a lot of people say good stuff about this. I don't love it. I like it. I don't love it. Particularly, I don't like the handle. The handle, it looks like it's got a little bit of looks like overspray on it. And it just looks like a rubber boot that you'd put over the real handle. You know, one of those cheap things you'd buy off of eBay, and you just slip it over your regular grip. There's just not much to it. Love the Galaxy theme, although I think they could have done with a little bit less black. And I'm not a big fan of the pink on the iron sights. I don't know. It just feels like they could have gone one more level of the detail. Although I do like the little ringed planet on the metal plate there. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna give that I'll give that a 7. Now the Elite, that's a good looking skin. That's got some nice detail work to it. I like the gold marbling in the handle. A good color combination. I like the kind of, it almost looks like something you would expect on like a China plate or something. The design, the gold's got just a nice sheen to it. It looks like it's really been inlaid there. I like this quite a bit. I'm gonna give that's a solid 8. I think I'm gonna give that an 8. Yeah, not bad at all. Now this is generally not my style. I don't generally like stuff that looks sloppy, but the execution on this is pretty cool. I like that somebody named their gun. I like the way it looks like somebody with paint on their hands grabbed onto the handle at some point and left their little robot grip prints on there. The overspray on the handle is like kind of a nice touch. I don't know. It's very urban. It kind of seems, I don't know, there's a certain authenticity to it. This is going to be a big hit with some people, I think. Some people are going to absolutely go nuts for this thing. I like it. Oh, that's a nice detail, this neon that's on the side here. How it looks like it's almost been carved into the gun instead of just painted on like the spray paint. Man, it's not my style. I'm going to give that it's a reluctant 8, but I'm still going to give it an 8. Not my speed, but I dig it. So that is my dumb opinion on this stuff. You're welcome. See you out there, kids. Bye-bye.